I'm Denise Chicuto.
And I'm Kirsten Cowan.
Welcome to TCM Talk. And we'll be back with you in just a few seconds. We're going to share this with our followers. And
thanks for bearing with us.
Hi.
Hi there. Welcome back to second of today's scopes, all about a new year, new you, healthy habits, maintaining your health intentions as January progresses. And in this little scope, Denise is going to give some specific acupuncture points that you can use with acupressure and massage to help support you in your health intentions that you have set for 2016.
All right, so let's start with, I'll show you some locations. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Please give us hearts and you can ask us questions throughout this scope. Let's show on our acupuncture doll. First point, stomach 36, which is right about there on the knee, below the knee rather. And the way to find it on yourself is on the outside of your leg. You want to go 4 fingers down from the kneecap and feel around in that general area. The acupuncture point itself is about energetically the size of a quarter, so it's pretty big as far as acupuncture points go. And I'm going to show you on my arm with some moxibustion, which is an herb we use, mugwort, to warm the area and to help. It's also help with pain. In this case with stomach 36, stomach 36 is great for strengthening your immune system. If you do it every day, moxa on stomach 36, it'll really help strengthen your immune system. It's also good for helping with your moods, with lifting your moods if you tend to be depressed. Stomach 36 is good for that. It's good for digestive issues. It's kind of the acupuncture point that I use. If I were stranded on a desert island and only had a few needles, I would totally do stomach 36. And you can also just do acupressure on the point yourself. But I'm going to show you, stomach 36 is called leg 3 mile, and large intestine 10 on the arm is called arm 3 mile. So they have that similarity, and I'm going to show you using the moxibustion and how close to the skin you want to be with that. So just give me 1 second and I will be back with the moxa.
I would say stomach 36 is probably also really good for digestive stuff. If you've made resolutions this year that involve eating more vegetables or a higher fiber diet, or recovering still from the holidays, then regular moxa on stomach 36 would be really helpful for making that change as well.
So we know this looks like a cigarette, but it's not. It's a pungent smelling herb called mugwort. And I'm going to try to get into location so you can see my arm.
Do you want to use mine?
Oh yeah, how about I do it on Kirsten? That makes it easier. So, large intestine. So you go to the elbow crease right here, and then large intestine 10 is a little further down the arm. And with the moxa, you don't want to go too close to the skin. If you're doing this on yourself, it's really easy to tell when it's too hot. But I'm counting on Kirsten to tell me if it's hot. She'll just say, hot, if it gets too hot.
Feels great.
Really, you want to be, I would say, about 1 inch or so from the skin, maybe a ½ inch or so from the skin, really. And just use your best judgment, especially if you're doing it on yourself. And you can get moxibustion sticks from your acupuncturist. If you want information on how to get them, you can always email us, and we can give you that information as well. What's our email address, Kirsten?
Our email address, our separate TCM Talk one. So we have traditional Chinese medicine talk@gmail.com. You can find us there. And you can also direct message us on Twitter. I don't know if Periscope has that function, actually.
But on Twitter you can.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do the safe thing with this, and I'm going to extinguish it. I have a travel kit. It's just a little jar with some rice in it, and I'm going to put the moxa stick in the jar and put the cap on top to shut off all the air from the outside. And then this will extinguish itself. And blow out the candle. Make a wish for 2016.
I wish I get more moxa.
The other acupuncture point I'm going to talk about today is liver 3. Let's try to show it on the doll. So liver 3 is it's in the webbing between the big toe and the next toe, the first and second toes. You want to go with your finger between the webbing, go back to where you feel the bones meeting. So it's like the V formed by the 2 metatarsal bones there. And we can also show you on, besides thank you to my acupuncture doll, which I should, if you have a name for my acupuncture doll, please suggest it here. We'd love to name my acupuncture doll because I don't have one for her. She also lost her ponytail. It's very sad.
No.
So she's bald. Anyway, so
she should know that acupuncture and Chinese herbal medicine is very effective for alopecia and other types of hair loss.
Don't you actually have, before we go into liver 3, wait a second, Kirsten, don't you actually have a remedy for that?
Yes, I do have a herbal remedy on my site, angelicanpeony.com, for hair loss. If you like more information about that, you can always email me through my site, angelicanpeony.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And now back to our talk show topic here. We'll always have information about our respective businesses as well, obviously, but I'll try to stay focused here today.
We'll do luscious hair another day.
That's a great idea. Yes, let's do that. So, Kirsten, can I show on your hand?
Absolutely.
So, pretend this is the first toe and this is the second toe. So there's the webbing, and you want to go back to where the bones meet, and you just want to press here. You can use your finger. You can use the tip of a closed pen, because otherwise you get ink all over your foot, and just press on the point. You don't massage the point, just hold steady pressure on it. And a really good idea maybe would be to use Kirsten's swimming dragon oil if you wanted to put that on the point between the first and second toe. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And then put pressure on that. So liver 3 has 2 different names. It's called Happy Calm is one of the names for it, and Supreme Rushing is another name for it. So I also like to think about it. I think of the liver channel really helps with motivation, and it's also good for lifting your moods as well. I tend to think of it as, if you think because it's on the foot, it's a point to get you moving out the door. Mm-hmm. So if you need help with getting motivated to do anything, think about acupressure on liver 3. And you can find information about that point and location on, hi Ryan, thanks for joining, on our Periscope board, bit.ly/Periscope pins. Kirsten, you have anything else to add?
No, I think that's it. I already feel great from that little bit of moxa and acupressure. I'm going to go home and do more. And as Denise said, everything that we talk about during all of our scopes can also be found. Links to it can be found on our Pinterest board, and the link to that is in our profile, TCM Talk profile.
Thanks for joining TCM Talk. Our next scope will be in just a few minutes, and we'll be focusing on Lunar New Year, which starts in the beginning of February.
All about the year of the monkey.
Yeah.
What can we expect?
Join us in a few minutes.
See you shortly. Bye.